YouTube, welcome back. Player Prop Savant here on Tuesday edition of our YouTube free play. It is opening night for NBA. I am super excited. My home team, don't have my Bucks one behind me here. I'm gonna have to switch the Brewers out. But my Bucks play tonight. Obviously, NBA champions. Very happy. Obviously, you guys know I'm diehard here. In the Wisconsin area for all of that stuff. So, yeah, let's get to a recap first. Let's get through that really quick. Nice, easy W right there. I did have over 6.5 catches personally, but it was a little juicy to play on here. But another 1.5 unit cash. Very happy. Diggs came out doing exactly what we thought he'd do and do his thing, right? He ended up catching, I think he led them in receptions, led them in yards, and also caught a touchdown too. So, very good day for Diggs overall. Allen won me my fantasy night last night, but did lose the game. I was 15 yards away from cashing a same game parlay, plus 1,400, which would have been very nice, but they decided they didn't want to go to overtime. That is not here nor there. Yeah, it costed me about $800, $30 bet, I think it was. So very frustrating, but we are back for NBA. And let's get to it. Obviously, I'm not going to play anything for more than one unit on game one, probably for the whole first week, to be honest. I'm going to be pretty low on unit count here early on in the season, just because there is so much volatility without having numbers. I'm going to be going off last year's numbers mostly, but that's really going to be about it for us, So one unit plays on all these. I would recommend anybody who's playing tonight to be cautious with the amount they're playing. All right. So, soccer's going great today. We went 2-0 on our first game here. And now we are into the crazy time, which is the 6-game slate here. Sorry, I'm popping over once in a while, checking out games. Got a pretty decent amount of money out on these games here. So I want to make sure I have all those ready and locked in, ready to roll here. So, holy crap, Liverpool over already hit 2-1, 20 minutes. Who would have guessed? All right, let's get to it. So, first play of the day, I'm going to my team. I'm going with Giannis over 12.5 rebounds. Yes, very high number. Yes, it is scary. Yes, it's game one, could have a limited amount of minutes, but this is why I really like this. He had a 17.5 rebound percentage for us last year. First game of the season, usually we see the first half turn into a little bit more of a brick fest. And we have a really nice pace in this game. We're seeing right now that the Bucks were number 2 in pace last year at 104.4 possessions, actually tied with the Golden State Warriors. And we also have Brooklyn at number 11 with 101.8 possession there. And I really like that. I like the pace here. I like a lot of stuff about this game. But the reason why I like the rebounds the most is obviously the heavy legs. I like the pace. I also like that Kyrie's not in there, right? I think that this game gets up and down the floor. And when we're playing that type of game, Giannis gets a lot more opportunities to grab rebounds, obviously. I don't see him guarding Durant tonight, or at least not for the entire game. So that also helps out, too, with the long rebounds there. Biggest thing for me, this is the biggest takeaway, and I think this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to catch on to very quickly here and going to be taking Giannis rebounds a lot more early on this season, is because we are now starting Grayson Allen. I hate Grayson Allen, but he is now a Buck, so I got to be a fan of him, right? Grayson Allen is taking over the starting role. Last year we saw Connaughton take over when Dante went out with injury, and now we're going to have Grayson Allen taking over that starting spot. Grayson Allen has only averaged 3.2 rebounds at the most ever in his career, which is very nice for us, seeing as Giannis is a rebounding machine. But also he's taking the place of Connaughton and or DiVincenzo, and those guys are great rebounding guards. We're seeing from Dante 5.8 rebounds and 4.8 for Pat Connaughton. So we're getting those two guys out of there for at least a 5-minute run. Hopefully Giannis can grab 2 or 3 early on. Like I said, this is crazy, right? That this number is what it was at last year. And now you're going to have a guy who doesn't really rebound, sits out on the perimeter, And now we're going to have that kind of take over, like that doesn't really make sense to me. And I really like this spot. If Giannis gets to that 35-minute mark this early game, and he's competitive. He wants to go. This is game one. We got to show him that we're still number one. If that happens, Giannis is going to crush this mark. First game of the season is going to crush it. So love that spot. Again, Giannis over 12.5 rebounds, minus 113. This is on FanDuel at the moment here. Wow, Ajax took the lead 2-0 now. They're up 2-0. Wow. All right. We're taking an under, a sweaty under in the number 2. Here we go. Anthony Davis, under 10.5 rebounds and assists. This is on FanDuel as well. Last year he had 7.9 rebounds per game, 3.1 assists per game. So averaging 11. So he hit this on average last year. You are now probably bringing in the best rebounding guard of all time in Russell Westbrook. And you're going to have a guy dominating the ball like LeBron when Russ is not on the court. So the assists, really, I don't see them being there very much. I do like the option with Draymond Green playing with Davis to possibly get a lot more points. But Draymond Green and LeBron have that history. So I feel like this is a LeBron game over a Davis game here personally. I think Draymond mentioned today he's the only person he would take shit from is LeBron, stuff like that. And I do like this pace up spot, but that pace up spot really helps Russ and really helps LeBron more than it helps Davis as a big guy, right? They could really play Davis almost off the court if they run Draymond at the 5. Yes, you can run the post up, but like I said, the Warriors are the number 2 pace team with the Bucks last year, and they could really even pace him out of this game. They're going to be overly cautious with Davis. Don't see him getting a ton of minutes here. Probably going to be around that 30-31 range. And you have Russ taking all those rebounds. Russ and LeBron taking all those assists. And there's just so many mouths to feed here. And 2 guys that are triple-double capable anytime they're on the court in Russ and LeBron that I think that we're not going to see that huge game. I don't even know if he gets assists tonight, to be honest. I think that he's not going to have the ball enough to really do that. It's going to be tough for him with this many mouths to feed and this many ball handlers. You don't really see 2 elite point guards on the same team. So I'm interested how this goes, but I know how Russ plays. I mean, you're just not, as a big guy, your stats are going to take a hit. Does that mean that Anthony Davis doesn't drop 35 on him on pick and rolls where he gets the dunk it? No, I think he could do well. That's why I'm not taking points, rebounds, assists, because he could easily be the person that Russ gets those 13 assists to, they need to come out ready. Their preseason sucked. And I think that this is a great spot for us to hit an under here. Obviously, I don't need Davis to be awful. He can score, but I don't think he's going to get any assists really. And I don't really see him getting 11 rebounds on his own with Russell in there and with a good rebounding guard / forward in LeBron. So recap, Giannis over 12.5 rebounds, Anthony Davis under 10.5 rebounds and assists, both of them for 1 unit, both of them on FanDuel. Love both the spots. I'll be dropping these daily when we don't have the NFL stuff. Obviously still going to be running my NFL show here on Saturday with my boy Monotone. So a lot of stuff happening on the page. I think every single one of you guys, we just hit over 400 subscribers. So really appreciate every single one of you. You guys are great. You guys make this really fun for me. So drop a like if you're tailing. Shoot me a comment if you have any questions on this. And hopefully we'll be able to continue to grow this channel and continue to get you guys paid. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.